terrible scenes here. Club captain Conor Wendy is down. Looks like his knee is gone. Simon, sport can really be cruel when you're really trying to make a comeback.
Yeah, that's kind of lost for words now. Just joined us. It's heartbreaking stuff there. Conor Wendy saw an opportunity and took a pick and go from a ruck. He's dragged down. Seems to have gone over his knee in bad fashion, and has had to go away to receive treatment. But seem to have both team staff out there. Looks like they're calling for a stretcher as well, which is just incredibly tragic. Conor has been the most committed squad now and has had some horrific injuries over the years, and more lately, most recently he's just come back from a torn hamstring off the bone last year, which kept him out for 10 or 11 months. And we can only pray that what's happened on the pitch isn't as bad as it seems, but unfortunately right now it's not looking good. His teammates are staying warm. The game to come on. Imagine Jack Breen will be some replacement to come on once we get back underway. Yeah, sport has a way of being incredibly cruel. Yeah, a little bit lost for words, to be honest.
There's nothing you can really say. Opening fixture of the season. Simon, you would imagine that Dean Moore would probably take over the captaincy.
Yeah, Conor's done a great job surrounding himself in the past year and a half or 2 years now, with everything going on with COVID. He's surrounded himself with great leaders and great lieutenants. He's quite blessed that there's a lot of natural leaders in that team, or proven leaders. Dean Moore was captain of Belvedere several times, and was club captain of Gary Owen as well himself. Somebody who's very much a natural leader. A lot of other young players as well. Here now on your screens, Conor Wendy's been clapped off as he thankfully limps off the pitch versus a stretcher, which is slightly more reassuring, but heartbreaking all the same as a playing friend and as a fellow rugby. We wish him the absolute best, but that is not as bad as it initially seems. Both teams now would be aiming to set the energy and the tempo closer to what it was now towards the end of the second half. Yeah, Jack Breen comes on to make his All-Ireland debut for Belvedere. Paddy Dowding seems to be moving into the second row, and Jack has gone blindside. Jack is a player who's just joined All Belvedere this summer. You see him there as he's going to the scrum. Very aggressive young footballer. Exciting one to watch as well, with youth being on his side. We get back underway.
Scrum by Old Belvedere. Leonard with a switch ball to Butler. Loves that angle. Slow ball here for Old Belvedere. Naas do exceptionally well with the steal.
I think that looks like, is it Ryan Casey? Getting the steal there. Yeah, Dave Butler does very well, gets great ground there from a simple switch. Justin Leonard, great momentum now to Naas. You just hope now from a mental point of view, Belvedere don't fall back now. Their captain having come off the field. They'll need Dean Moore, they'll need Dave Butler, they'll need the other leaders in the team to lift that energy.
Ryan Casey with a nice steal and a nice line break as well.
So we saw a lot in the first half, a lot of stop-start rugby, each team getting to each other's final third, a lot of mistakes being made commonly, both teams getting out of jail, defensively speaking. Naas now with the first real opportunity to try and take advantage of being in open Belvedere's position, get some points on the board, at least to pull it all back together.
Sutton with the delivery. Ben taps it back. Murphy. Yes, Sutton with the carry. Baxter trying to go for the steal. Croak whips it out to Stapleton, the inside centre. Murphy to O'Brien. It's tackled by McKee. Murphy has to dig deep. Croak with the skip ball to Lackey. Croak to Stapleton. Double tackle there by Dean Moore. Casey has really been busy. Blindside flanker, Croak. Show and go. Murphy to Higgins. Left winger, not scared to get involved at all. Naas not really going anywhere. Stapleton. Gains a few yards. Murphy. Ben that time with the carry. Croak to Osborne. And yes, Kavanaugh. Slow ball for Naas.
Injury down there for Kavanaugh as well. He's done something. He went down in a lot of pain there as well. It's really positive rugby from Naas. We didn't see enough of that really in the first half. We spoke about that coming into half time. Using their backline to their full advantage. Said about those cobwebs in terms of first game of the season, the All-Ireland first blowout defensively, fitness levels below the Belvedere. You can see the waning of the outside defensive line getting up. Hopefully now we don't have another serious injury on our hands, but Kavanagh's right in saying it is Kavanaugh, I think. Seems to be a significant name with the way he went to the ground also.
Former Munster Junior, onside centre. Rugby is a sport that can be so rewarding, but there's a flip side as well to it. Every player's worst nightmare.
You can go out onto the pitch in the best shape of your life. And the last year and a half now, stop-start rugby season that we've had, there's some guys out there, young guys in particular, they're hitting the gym, getting themselves fitness, lots of 5K challenges and such, in great shape. All you want to do is get back onto that pitch and play. Rugby is an incredibly aggressive sport, as we all know, and it can be very heartbreaking after all that waiting, all that time in preparation. A simple thing of a slip, wrong step, or a late shoulder, can put you out for a number of weeks or sometimes a number of months. See now what happens with Canada's them off the screen. Kavanaugh seems like he's going to be withdrawn from the game as well. Walking off, thankfully. Doesn't seem too serious, but it's an injury each, both Belvedere and Naas at this stage. Let's hope it doesn't affect the game.
So Simon, you pointed out earlier that it seems that replacement for Naas in the front row, Stephen Lackey, has improved the Naas scrum after those early penalties that they were giving away at scrum time.
You and I didn't see him sneak onto the pitch. We early doors. That seems to be, I think, maybe the formula as to why it's settled down the scrum time for Naas. As we said, Belvedere a very strong front row to come on the second half as well. So that'll be an interesting telltale now for the rest of the game.
Leonard, skip ball, not his best pass. Colin Hogan does well to regather, not holding the tackle, so smart play. That's very physical out there.
Naas got away with that one.
Darling, he never present. Like his opposite number, Casey McKee. So put in a big shift. And Naas with the steal. Casey. Murphy to O'Brien. Straight into Darling's face there.
On the steal.
Superb steal from old Belvedere. Leonard. So a lot of poaching on the ground. Carl is on the park. Gives it to Higgins. So quite interesting for Naas. Sam Carl on the field on the left wing. His right wing, Donald Conroy, played in the same Newbridge College side against the school's Senior Cup a year and a half ago, beginning of 2020. Actually got to the final when they beat St. Michael's, first Kildare team to reach the final since 1996, but then they had to share the spoils because of COVID.
Thought we said we wouldn't bring up the Michael's loss. Yeah, they've had a remarkable couple of years in Newbridge and forthcoming to the Naas are reaping the rewards from the parish and community perspective. That's a great line, Ryan Casey.
Murphy on the front foot. Beautiful skip pass from Krog. And that'll be very disappointing from Naas. Conroy that time, let it go.
Naas definitely looking the more dangerous now in terms of having more possession of the ball, flinging around. Those conditions have improved now coming into the second half. Both teams still making those simple mistakes. You made the point as well that there's a few more steals happening legally at the breakdown, refs not blowing it up. But in the first half they were locked down, so I don't know now again, is that a fitness case of people not getting in and sealing and securing their hooks early enough? It's leading to a lot more of a fluid game, a bit more broken up. Belvedere now, talk about game management, they did so well in the first 25 minutes. Just set up here looking like he wants to play definitely for the first, maybe for the first phase. You'd be thinking both teams surely want to pump it down between this half and not play any rugby in their own territory.
Belvedere, lovely pressure from old Belvedere. They get the penalty.
That's more like it. Stuart Maguire having a bit of a laugh. Enjoying himself now. He's happy to be back in his home. Talking about Cristiano Ronaldo coming back to Old Trafford. Stuart Maguire coming back to Ollie Campbell Park. Fans are loving it. Now old Belvedere's first promising attacking position in the second half. Been a game of lineouts really, hasn't it, when you think about it?
Has been Simon. Stuart Maguire, also part of that old Belvedere squad in 2010 or 2011, won the All-Ireland League. Dean Moore was also playing that day, so a few survivors. Darling can't hang on to it. Here's Sutton. It's been very scrappy at line-out time. Tolafua, get out of the road. Another great carry from the 8th man. The up and under. It's all over the show. It's taken by Stapleton. The pressure is on. Smart little kick into the 22. Tolafua.
Robbie Deegan really felt that, but Robbie's still down now. On his head, hopefully now it's looking like a concussion. I mean, hopefully it's just a painful bang, but he's down. What a powerful carrier in Tolafua. We saw it several times in the first half. Such aggression. It's taken 2 or 3 men most of the time to get it to ground. Thrives in the contact zone, definitely in the front foot. What a weapon to be able to unlock when you need to get forward ball.
Apparently he hasn't kicked the rugby ball to the floor since Dan Van Zyl said he'll never pick him again if he decides to kick.
It's done well for him, I think. If you're getting Dublin Exiles Player of the Season again, I know he's an adopted son of a hero of Naas. Seems to have done him well to keep the ball away from the boot and keep him from the jersey instead. My coaches probably wish they said the same to me years ago.
This is something that's really become part of the modern day game, Simon, is the slowing down for whatever reason. Slowing down of the play during set piece. You see the Springboks do it a lot.
Just to settle yourself and gather your thoughts in your head, I suppose, be a little bit more patient in what you're doing. It's worked for Belvedere there.
Lovely take by Breen. Carry it over the 22. Good momentum by old Belvedere.
That's really, really smart play from old Belvedere. You would think taking it to the 22, Peter Byrne might be happy from a kicking perspective, probably wouldn't want to go to the pitch. Just patient. They're getting forward, even though it's getting a little bit loose, a little bit broken, inviting or tempting Naas to give away that penalty, which is paid off. Now Justin Leonard, it's just inside, maybe bang on the halfway line, just inside the old Belvedere half now, the attacking ball, hoping to block his back, so I think give them some playing opportunity.
Can you imagine we see no tries, Simon, after 572 days of no All-Ireland League? Could certainly happen.
Certainly they're making it happen right now. There's been opportunities for both teams, just those simple mistakes.
Oren with the sit down. His teammates look pretty surprised. Darling. Hogan popping up at first receiver to McKee with a dummy, and then lets it go to O'Hora. Some nice player there, but a little bit too much.
Seems like as well, I think it's Robbie Deegan who's had to go off, possibly for a HIA after that collision with Talafua. It seems like Tommy Whittle is slotted into out half, and Justin Leonard's gone into 12, with Dave Wood remaining in 13. Could be a really interesting partnership. Both Tommy and Justin naturally out halves, but both excellent ballers in their own way. Tommy Whittle, the Georgie best from Old Belvedere Rugby Club, definitely interesting and very versatile type of player, very different to the way Justin plays rugby. So be interested to see here, like a Ford and Farrell, can they complement one another's game in an All-Ireland fixture.
Connor Johnson coming onto the park for Sutton. Is that a big shift?
Welcomed into the scrum down there by that Old Belvedere starting front row that's been doing very well. Really nice welcome back to All Ireland Rugby with the first scrum. McKee there to welcome him. Big lovely shrug.
Nice. Tight head, yeah. O'Hora. Chip over the top. Naas, basically back in their 22. That was some sneaky play there by old Belvedere. And Naas can't seem to get a break at scrum time. Starting to become their Achilles heel. And actually, Simon, Naas' set piece is letting them down at the moment.
Yeah, I think both teams aren't going to be delighted with how it is. In terms, we said, dusting off those cobwebs. Old Belvedere maybe a little bit more so. I think their lineouts have been a little bit more consistent. Definitely their scrums we've seen have been a lot stronger. Naas definitely are looking like the more dangerous team when it comes to broken play and ball in hand. Once they're getting to a phase of those simple mistakes of both letting them and Old Belvedere down still. Simple knock-ons, simple ways of losing the ball, throwing the ball away. It seems Joe Horns after coming onto the field as well. John McKee still remains as a hooker by the looks of things, so Joe may well have come on to the back row, possibly for Colin Mallon, something like an 8 instead.
It's a good start from Connor Johnson, replacement hooker. Perhaps Naas' best line out of the game. And there's, they've got a penalty as well.
Be happy with that. Stuart McGuire's happy with that. He didn't come through the ruck, he came in illegally. Naas will be relieved though, having been on the back foot that little bit more. But again, we're going for penalties and lineouts. So penalties and lineouts all day.
So 6-3. 64 minutes gone. Would be interesting to see what Naas will do if they get offered another penalty a little bit closer to the line. But first they've got to get the line out right. Johnson. The second throw is good to O'Brien. Johnson is at the back. Old Belvedere trying to counter. Naas trying to surge forward. Murphy. Carl. Off his wing. Ethan Baxter. Trying to go for the steal. Croak. To Conroy. And Osborne to Higgins. And Murphy down the blind side like a thief in the night. And his opposites. O'Byrne. Very safe that time. How did he see that gap though? Tim Murphy.
Donald Conroy might have felt that slide into video horror, like a bit of a car crash there on the motorway. Yeah, I think again we're talking about Belvedere out wide on a defensive scramble, struggling that little bit. Numbers not really getting, they're not coming up fast off the line. And exposed there, blindside, people getting sucked in as well. Gives Tim Murphy the opportunity to get a really delicate, nice kick in, just a little bit too far and a little bit too in. Smart play by him. Both teams definitely be frustrated. Belvedere be frustrated not taking advantage of the set pieces in Naas' half. Naas will be disappointed by. They probably feel, oh wow,
Higgins.
don't mind me.
Goodness me, Fionn Higgins. You gotta be kidding me! What a drop goal!
Wow.
Where did that come from, Simon?
A guy like you and I were talking about it. Fionn Higgins could definitely kick the ball out of hand and comes in today. Wow, what confidence taking something like that. Jouet. I'm delighted to see that's one of the most exciting things that we've seen in the kick-off the All-Ireland season. What a kick. And it's game on. We're talking about all these little mistakes, people trying to get penalty kicks. Who needs a penalty kick when your left winger can do something like that?
Off the goal line dropout as well. It's very smart play by Casey. A penalty to Old Belvedere, and that'll be frustrating. As soon as Naas get points, they can't get out of their own half.
It's a definite lift of energy here in Audie Campbell Park. You can hear Naas fans thrilled on the back of that kick. Old Belvedere fans shouting down the back of winning that penalty. Old Belvedere's turn to respond. Justin wants to go for the posts. We talk about that confidence now that he's got from the fantastic pre-season. The distance out. The ability now of the young out half like Justin Middleton. Jesus, is your name Justin Leonard, forgive me.
Don't worry, it was a flower, Simon. So you're not that far off.
Justin Leonard.
Never had a mother like that though.
No, thank God, says your missus. If he can get a kick like this, under this kind of pressure now as we're going towards the end of the game, mentality boost that gives to your team. So there's hope.
Mullet Mania. Can he convert? Big kick to give Old Belvedere the lead. Struck it well. He's done it. Justin Leonard, what composure from the 20-year-old.
What a kick. Just said it there. The mentality boost that will give. Old Belvedere having seen their captain having to come off the pitch, Robbie Deegan having to come off from injury as well. And for someone like Fionn Higgins to do the unspeakable with a kick such as that, to be able to respond with your out half like that under pressure, calm, collected, takes the points. There was no hesitation. That'll lift all the players around.
Another water break. But we set for one hell of a tight tussle in the last play.
It's all going to be down here really just as to who makes the least amount of mistakes. I think that's been the consistent theme of this game. The sprouts of good and positive and attractive rugby coming in. There's lots of control from both teams. Just when you think the points about to come on the board, there's a silly mistake, there's a knock on, there's a penalty. We'll tell now the true winners of this game will come. Who can sort that out now as we go towards the final quarter? We don't exactly know what is left on the clock now, considering Conor Wendell was down on the pitch for some time. Definitely lead to a thrilling opener, conclusion to the opener, the first All-Ireland game in Ireland. Last 18 months? How many days did you say?
572 days.
72 and 572 days. Fans are certainly enjoying it here, which is super.
more to play for. Johnny Murphy, coach of Naas, former Island A player, who's played for the Western Tigers. He'll be hoping that his side come away with a victory here. They're 3 points behind away from home. O'Byrne. Osborne can't hang on to it. Baxter, what an offload there to Justin Leonard. O'Byrne. McMahon is on the park now. Whittle has an educated boot. Sam Carl. Higgins. We all know what he can do.
Surprised he can go for the drop goal there.
But a mammoth boot. Here's Colin Hogan. He's had a few nice carries in this fixture. He's been very safe. Darling. O'Byrne. That was unorthodox. Sam Carl. Croak. Tommy Whittle lets it bounce. Takes his time. And that is a win for Naas. They profit from that. Looks like Naas have another injury.
It's like a blood injury for Adam Coyle, possibly. Both teams getting a little bit looser in attack, as you can see, which is positive to see. Ryan McMahon now coming on to be a big boost. There's a guy always eager to make the presence felt, always eager to make an impact, especially upon his return from his trials in Ulster. He'll definitely want to get out there and fight for a starting position. Very eager, very hungry young fella.
So 2 good lineouts so far from Connor Johnson. And it's a third. Murphy. Some good creativity here. Switching the point of attack. Keown under pressure. The choke tackle coming from Naas. They're really in with a chance here, getting a victory away from home. Just 3 points behind. O'Byrne, he can't kick that out. Higgins, Croak with the line break. Good stuff from the out off. Oren trying to go for the steal. Yes, Tolafua. Takes 2 to bring him down. Johnson, it's been impressive since he's come on for Sutton. Tolafua is down. Broke. And he has a gap up the middle for Stapleton. Beautiful play from Naas. And just like that, they score the opening try of the fixture. Donald Conroy with the score.
Yeah, we've spoken about that now. We're about it, we're feeling a little bit exposed. Maybe it's a fitness thing, first game of the All-Ireland season, getting used to match play still after a couple of phases. Too many people probably towards the ruck, looking inside the ruck. Too much space out wide, backline's not necessarily coming at speed. They'll be disappointed to see like that, but great play from the initial passer to Donald Conroy. Didn't see well, so a lovely offload. He very easily could have played that safe to the ground, but he took the risk and they're reaping the rewards with the first try of the All-Ireland season.
Beautiful score from Naas. Just like that, out of nothing. Score a beautiful try. And if this goes over, old Belvedere might have to score a try. Tolafua. Perhaps that caused the distraction. In the middle of the park, Osborne converts.
Yeah, we're going to have so men for this fixture now. It's 13-9 to Naas taking the lead for the first time in this match. Belvedere now will really need to get up and get in their faces and get deep into their half. They haven't been there as much as they were in the first half now. They'll really want to get under the pressure. It's now a 4-point game. Penalty kick won't do it. Belvedere need to go for it.
Tommy Whittle. This will test the character.
Take that. Just staying in field. It's the worst position to be in. Receive a kick now from Naas. Perhaps a little bit with the back three because of those slippery conditions. There's been so much kicking from both teams today. The return game hasn't been the most exciting to watch, but that I think is from a footwork perspective. I think a lot of the back three are nervous about stepping and slipping into conditions.
Johnson, forward line out time. Murphy. John Waters with the carry. They look to have grown in confidence, this Naas side. This will be very valuable, a victory away from home if they can hang on to start the season off. There's still time for Old Belvedere. They've got a penalty.
Yeah, that's probably Naas could have done without having to do that now. There's no rolling away. In fairness, I probably think he was trapped within the ruck, whichever of the players. Old Belvedere now. All these lineouts and penalty kicks will start taking advantage of getting points on the board. There'll be 3 points scored in the second half. Lining the trusty boot of Justin Leonard. He'll want his team to rally around him now. He'll need to get a try if they want to get ahead.
Davy Ben coming back onto the park. Impressive carry earlier there by John Waters. McKee to Baxter, and they need a good rolling more here. Naas need to have collapsed that legally. McKee. Old Belvedere, they just need patience here. They've got a free play as well. There's not long to go. Do they have the composure? Whittle with a lovely ball to O'Hora. That is superb by Billy O'Hora. And Old Belvedere hit the front.
What a try, what momentum. All starts with those consistent, aggressive carries from John McKee. He breaks the gain line. I think it's Joe Horner Baxter that follows him after him. But what play from Tommy Whittle, waiting to the last second to release Billy O'Hora on that inside line. Billy does incredibly well to keep strong to get through 2 or 3 Naas players. What a finish to this game we have. 14-13, Old Belvedere.
Well, who saw that coming? After about 70 minutes, we've witnessed 2 magical tries. It's a taste of what there is to come in the season. Leonard just sneaks it in. He's 4 from 4 today. 16 plays for 13. About 2 minutes to go here at Ollie Campbell Park.
The trick here now for both teams is it's been consistently penalties being given away. In one of those half where, giving teams the opportunity to kick to the corners and kick from the posts. Naas will take possibly either at this stage. Old Belvedere, which is want to get this ball out of their half.
Beautifully claimed by Green, the youngster. Up to the challenge. Leonard. It's a good kick. Very good kick. Osborne, he'll be under pressure. So he looks to clear. Old Belvedere, although that's an impressive kick, it is a very impressive kick. Old Belvedere not out of trouble here. They need to get the line out. Correct.
Old Belvedere ball, but what a kick from Osborne. What a calm response to to could have panicked there and tried to run the ball back, but really calculated. He'll just be hoping his team now can either steal the ball here or I'll give them a nice sensible kick.
Nervous times. It's a slide overthrow, and here's big trouble. Connor Johnson. Superb carry. Naas with a chance now to win it. O'Brien leaves it behind. And that is a massive blow for Naas.
Messy from both teams. That's more like what we probably could have saw in the first half. Two teams making mistakes, getting each other out of jail. Belvedere benefiting there from the knock-on from Naas. Joe Horn there, you can see having words with people, telling everyone just calm, take a breath, compose yourself. Mark, you can see Jerry Carr and John McKee still going like it's still in the first half. Some great engines into those two guys. Paddy Down as well. Lee Moore picked a bit of a knock there, but he seems to be shaking it off. He's had worse.
Connor Holpenny on for Naas. Let's scrum off.
And the key, in fact, is the Bruce has gone back low for Belvedere while Joe Horn went in a hooker.
Great versatility.
Great versatility. Those carries today, we spoke about it there, giving up the momentum for that try. Himself and Jerry Carr really consistent with them all day.
And a penalty to Old Belvedere. That'll be very frustrating for Naas.
Very frustrating. I didn't now have a catch to see now who that was on the Naas side, but that's at this stage of the game, it's fairly criminal for mistakes like that to be made when you're trying to chase a win. So then it will take his time. This ball is far down the pitch, it's far off it. It's just about done. They will walk to this lineup, I'll tell you that.
They're not even on screen, Simon. Ryan McMahon, the prop getting there first.
Says it all. It's brilliant for Raymond to have the versatility of Joe Horn and John McKee, both playing hooker, both being into the back row as well.
Naas, well perhaps they've got one last opportunity. They've got the penalty as well. Ryan McMahon that time.
I feel a little bit hard done there, not supporting his body weight. Tough enough to support that weight. It didn't seem to me like it was a penalty. Not the referee. Will I ever be allowed to be?
So Croak one last chance